Poet Hugh Murphy or Ria Murrahu writes his poetry both in Irish and in English, and comes from Lislea in South Armagh. Indeed, much of the inspiration for many of his poems comes from the stories and characters and indeed rich tapestry of South Armagh. The Men of Fuse. You've heard of us, the Men of Fuse, the men where dreams like quickens grow, where fancy roams as free as wind o'er luscious pasture of the being. Along the horizons of the mind, we tread the pathways of the sun, where Connor walked and Cool's men sire dreams of fame from which we sprung. Our mountains rise as tall as thought, to point the way that we must go, for we are bandits of the blood, who hijack myth and store it deep in the timeless caverns of the soul throughout the hills of South Armagh. The melody lingers. There's a song in these hills and fields and hunchback roads. Each man walks down his verse, strikes his chord. Each one I have known sang himself till death. The notes of their lullaby still linger after sleep. The hills and leaping slopes, their staff, each rock and stiffened field a clef. I hum them as I pass, pulsing through their score. I fill their voices with my steps.